Welcome to TYT Sports. Michael, JR, and Lindsay here. After a game like that, guys, the first thing you do is you think, when you see Peyton Manning, is he going to do it again? Yeah. He lost. He's somebody who we've been so accustomed to see winning, and then we have these arguments about whether he's a good playoff quarterback. And now he's an older guy in terms of the league. Do you see Peyton Manning staying in football?
I think a lot of it depends on if his offensive coordinator stays or not. And I know that's up in the air. He's been meeting with different teams about head coaching positions.
Yeah, that's Adam Gase. Adam Gase is the offensive coordinator of the Broncos. He's been talked about for the Bears, the 49ers, even the Raiders, I think, have talked to him. So you think that hinges of Gase, because it's pretty much a foregone conclusion, I think, in NFL circles, that Gase won't be back, that he's going to be a head coach somewhere next year.
I think that will definitely play a factor in Peyton Manning's decision to stay or to retire. But I can't imagine Peyton Manning going out like that.
Right. I can't see him going out with a loss either. I mean, they had a good season. But the other thing is, he's his own offensive coordinator, too. So the fact, he likes Adam Gase, clearly, but the fact that he is, thinking, I'm not going to play because we're not going to have an offensive coordinator, the same offensive coordinator, I'm not sure about that, because Peyton Manning, at this point, is one of the best offensive coordinators in football.
I think it's more so that their personalities worked well together, and he kind of just stepped back and let Peyton do his thing. Maybe another offensive coordinator.
That's like Jim Caldwell was in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I mean, even though he does do a lot on the field, there could be a whole new system that steps in, and now he has to mold his with another. And maybe that's too. I mean, that must be a big change every time there's a playbook change or anything like that happens. And maybe he also sees this, we're wondering about retirement, obviously. Wondering is, okay, well, let me give them a chance to do a whole new, fresh start. Say the new coordinator comes in, gets his own quarterback, gets his own this, and it just works out better for everyone. I'm not sure if that's the thought process either.
Well, and you could tell, he played much better at the beginning of the season, and it kind of just starts to take a toll on anyone's body in the NFL. Yeah. And he even said in the press conference last night, our last few games were not our best.
Listen, I think that they're going to draft a quarterback, and I think that Peyton may want to be around to groom someone. It was a little different in Indianapolis, where they said, we drafted this guy, we drafted him, at the top, he's the future of our franchise, and he was ready to play. If they draft someone who's not ready to play, I think Peyton sort of jumps into that and thinks, okay, that's a reasonable thing to do. But I still think he's going to play one more year.
I mean, they also, is Brock Osweiler, who I think last time I heard of him, he was at Arizona State still. Yeah. He's a Peyton Manning type quarterback. I mean, looks-wise, who knows if he can throw the ball the same, who knows if he has the same kind of on-field presence. But that's kind of been the grooming session so far.
Yeah, looks-wise, not always the first thing you go to.
But you like a tall prototype type of quarterback, and he's one of those.
I don't think he's the type of leader, though. I don't think he has the intangibles that Peyton Manning has.
Okay, it's November 2015. J.R. Jackson, the Broncos are playing the Chiefs at home. Peyton Manning, quarterback?
No.
No.
Yes.
Lindsay? Yes. I say yes. 2-1. Peyton, we'll look forward to seeing you.
Peyton's.
You can't change your answer.
No, I'm not changing it. But okay. Peyton's. He has a Papa John's franchise. He's good.
Oh, that's all it takes. Is Papa John's. It's like John Elway has all those car dealerships. Peyton has Papa John's. Michael Shore for J.R. Jackson, Lindsay McCormick, TYT Sports.